Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Flomaton American Gymnasium. Go Canes! We're broadcasting live on 105.1, and also Channel 3 is here, and we got some problems, but that's okay. Be watching the TV tonight. We got a special presentation coming up. But the number one thing is for the number one Canes to win the ball game tonight. We want to recognize Coach Doug Vickery at this point. Coach Vickery in Channel 3. I've seen him play ball. I've seen him play basketball over at the church gym, and he dove after a ball going out of bounds and hit one of those metal beams and gashed his head. I had to take him over to his mom and say, take him to Bruton. A hustler in everything that he does, including your principal, does a great job, an honorable job. Coach, what about the state championship run last year? You had to feel great.
I think it was for all of us. I think it's for us. Way back in the 30s and 40s, my dad played in 57, 58. Y'all guys won it for this whole community. And I don't know if everybody realized that. You just didn't win it for yourself. You won it for the whole community. And I would love to have that thing for you.
Wish him luck, Coach.
I wish him luck. You know, I don't say that. The last thing I want to say, respect and pride. You'll always be a winner.
All right, we got the band coming back. All right, we want to shine a little bit of light on the guy that's been coaching this team for how many years, Coach? 14 years. Coach Doug Vickery, guys.
Thank you. You know, you may wonder why, I talked to some of the coaches. I know Coach Robertson wearing his jersey today. I thought it might be pretty neat that our guys wear the jerseys. I'm wearing Sam Collins' jersey. Most of you guys don't know Sam Collins. Even a lot of my football players don't know who Sam Collins was. But Sam Collins represents hard work, being committed as far as what we believe in here at Flomaton. I was able to coach him when I first came here. He was a junior, actually was a sophomore when I came in the middle of the year. And he was, Coach Hammond knows, he had a temper. And we had to kind of get him under control. He was a lot like you, Raccoon. And, but he bought in, and he played for us. And he was a great player and just a great, great person. He was passionate about football, Flomaton football. So he represents what we believe in and the culture that we have here as far as hard work, discipline, hitting people in the mouth. That's just what we do. That's the only way you're going to be successful, I think, in football. So I wanted to honor Sam by wearing his jersey today. This number is retired, and we've got a lot of guys. Alan Spears is another one that played for me and represents that. I know I did not have the chance, the opportunity to coach Cody Turner, Lee Turner, I'm sorry. I got the wrong one. Lee Turner had the opportunity to Ken Brett. And he was another one that's passed on that represented Flomaton and what these things meant. I appreciate these two guys for being here and what they represent. They were just like these guys, you know, at practice. And I never hollered at y'all. We didn't practice, okay? But these guys probably can tell you. But now, they're my friends, and I love them. So, and I got another one just stuck in the back door. One of my coaches. We need to get him down here. Come on down here. Come on. That's why Coach Hannon didn't wear his jersey. That's old school there, man. Yeah. Coach was on our staff. Let me say that too, because before we go, I want my coaching staff to stand up. All right, and there's three of them in the back, multiple guys, Coach Sessions, Coach Robertson, Coach, all these guys in the back, Coach Carl, and these coaches right here, all part of our staff, and the reason we're successful is our coaches and how hard they work. I appreciate you guys for what you do. I appreciate my wife too. I know you guys were talking about her a little bit ago. She does a lot for this program, and I really appreciate putting up with me and allowing me to coach these boys day in and day out. And I really enjoy doing what I do. You know, just excited about this game tonight. I know everybody's excited about, you know, we won the state championship last year. And we won a lot of football games in the last 2 years, but we need everybody to come out tonight and be supportive and get loud. This is an awesome pep rally. We should do this every time we have a pep rally, and I want everybody to come out and support us. As far as our captains tonight, I don't make sure I didn't miss anything. Our captains tonight will be DeQuan Johnson, will be one of them. These next couple guys, DeQuan does a great job. He's an awesome football player. And everybody has their little niche in how we do things, whether it be our offensive line. Our offensive line had a great practice this week too, okay? I don't know if the guys holding the pads would think that or not, but they know we had a great practice and the way we got after it. If that's any regulation of how we're going to play tonight, it's going to be a good night for Flomaton. But some guys that are just the meat and potatoes of this team and don't get a lot of credit, and I think they hold us together, because to me, me and Coach Robertson were talking earlier about guys that are coaches on the field that keep us going. And these next couple guys definitely represent Flomaton football. It's going to be Tank Franklin. Just a warrior, a guy that can play any position on the field. I don't know about center, but he can play most positions on the field. Really proud of him. Other guys that beat potatoes, you know who he is. That's Sam Smith. He ain't the biggest guy in the world. He ain't the biggest guy. But he's gritty, and he's like the Energizer Bunny. He's just going to keep coming and going and going and going. You ain't gonna get him, okay? Got a couple of bad calls on him up at TRO. They called him for holding. I don't know where those phantom calls came from. That's on the radio, so sorry about that. All right. And then, you know, we've had multiple guys, captains throughout the year, but you know, another guy that just represents what we do in the weight room, because a lot of people don't see that. You don't know what goes on. We've started this thing back, and we got done December. We started this thing, and we got in that weight room, and these guys sitting here have put the time in, put the effort in, and they know what it means in this culture that we've built with this attitude. But the other guy that represents the culture with just the nastiness, and he brings it every day and every night, gonna be Jackson Dublin. So, you I don't really sometimes like having, captains, just like at the end of the year when you have the banquet, you're like, you got to name this guy the most outstanding defensive back. That's kind of hard. But, because everybody's sitting here, I talked to some of the guys that hold the pads, and the scout team guys that run the scout team offense, and every guy has his place. You have to start out at the bottom, you just work your way up. Okay? If you'll stick with it, you'll become a great player here. But you got to stick
100% a jersey. Coach.
I think that, everybody needs to understand that Juan Johnson getting this opportunity to play in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game is a huge accomplishment. There's only 40 players in the state of Alabama. 40 players in the state of Alabama that will represent the state against Mississippi in Hattiesburg, Mississippi on December the 14th. In this county, within this county, Coach Rob said, there's 7 guys in this county from a couple of different schools around here, whether it be, Atmore and Neal and Miller. But for the first time in the history, the Flomaton Hurricane will be represented in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And I just think it's an unbelievable honor for him. But him getting this accomplishment is because of what the teams have done. Not only what he's done on the field, but what the team has done, by winning the state championship last year and all the things that they've done this year, being the region champs this year. The team, he'll be the first one to tell you, it's one of the reasons that he's getting these accolades. And it's all about the team, even though it's just this little individual situation. But I want to go ahead and give him this jersey. Juan, will you come up? And I just want to tell you how much I'm proud of you and I love you. Juan is committed to play college football next year at Troy University. But there may be some other offers too, so we'll see, but we're excited about that. I know he is. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Beautiful job, cheerleaders, band. Thank you so much for the enthusiasm that you bring to Flomaton High School. Never before in the history of this school that we had as much excitement going on and as much love for the Flomaton green and white. I want to bring up a couple of guys who came through these halls years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, not as many as Joffrey and I have, back in the 1960s. But I want to bring up Dustin Posterway and Brett Gafford. As you might remember, or some of you may not, 2011 was a banner year for the Flomaton Hurricanes. We went to the third round of the playoffs and lost out here on Hurricane Field to a very good, undefeated, untied, and eventual state champion, Elder Tigers. Dustin Postaway and Brett Gafford were parts of that successful football team, and guys, glad to have you back today on Hurricane soil.
Glad to be back.
Absolutely.
Dustin, I remember you and Brett. I didn't realize y'all were this big when I was up in the press box. But you guys are towering guys. Well, tell us a little bit about what those years meant to you and the success that you had as a Hurricane.
Oh man, just like Coach B said, man, it's a team effort. No matter what, you always have a few good players, a few stars, but we all a team, and we always, when we break a huddle or at practice, it's family. End of the game is family, and it goes so much further than that. I've been graduated, I think, 6, 7 years now, but you'll hold on to these years forever, man. It is.
I agree. Brett, I know that you and Dustin both have followed Hurricane football for many years, and yet your part in participation. You've seen some great success last year with the state championship. Tell me how it makes you feel to come out with a championship under our belt and the first region championship since 1994 in 3A ball.
It just made me feel extremely happy from being from here, watching the semi-state championship game here, what best high school football game I ever watched, how these guys just kept on trying and they overcame, and then made the state and won that game. I had so much pride that was instilled into us by our coaches, our principal, our teachers here at Flomaton.
Guys, as broadcaster for the Flomaton Hurricanes since 1985, I want you to know how much we enjoy watching all you kids come through and the great job that you did and the outpouring that you completed on the Hurricane football field and for these Flomaton Hurricanes. Thank you so much.
Thanks, sir.
At this time, I want to ask a special guy to come up. First of all, let's give all your teachers a big round of applause. And we got to recognize Coach Vickery's wife, or he gets in trouble. Miss Vickery, way back. A guy that played on an undefeated team, Coach Bubba Brown, back by the door. Coach, good to see you. Come on up. And another guy that played on 2 undefeated teams, he's your principal, Scott Hammond. Most of y'all know Coach Brown. His name is George Brown III. We call him Bubba. And what year did you graduate, Coach?
95.
And what was your record your junior year?
My junior year,
What was your record your senior year?
10-0.
10-0 the senior year. They made the playoffs and we got bumped in the first round with a great career. What does it mean, Coach, to come back now and be a principal here at Flomaton and watch these guys win a state championship last year and go 9-1 so far this year?
Oh, it means everything. You know, it's great to be back home, and you know, once you're from Flomaton, you're always from Flomaton. And that game they won last year, they won for everybody. You know, Coach Vickery said that so many times, and I thought it was a great thing that he said. You know, they won it for them, but they won it for everybody that came through here and played. You know, it was a great thing.
Thank you, Coach. He's a principal at the elementary school. Here's a guy that I've loved for a long, long time. He was so good as a Pee Wee football player, he would score 3 or 4 touchdowns, and then they'd put him on the bench. He couldn't play anymore. Nobody could tackle him. He got into high school, and his junior year, they went 10-0. They went to the 3rd round of the playoffs, eventually losing to Cottonwood. Cottonwood won the state championship. His senior year, we went 10-0. We went to the 2nd round of the playoffs, lost to Reeltown, and they won the state championship. Coach Hammond was the engineer. He was the offense, not the offense, but he was on offense and defense, but he was a quarterback. He ran a triple option, and he went 23 victories against 2 losses in his junior and senior year, he had to be doing something right. Coach Scott Hammond. Coach? Tell us, Coach, you're the principal now. Still call you Coach Hammond.
With it. Some guys that come out and run, don't quit, they don't stick with it. These guys right here, you guys are winners. You're going to be successful in life because you know how to work hard. They're going to go get jobs out in our area and community, and they're going to be extremely successful. They're going to be good husbands. They're going to be good fathers. That's what we want. And that's what Coach Hammond wants. And hey, we didn't even mention about being A schools. You know, you talked about that. Are we fixing to get on that? We're going to talk about that. All right, Ernie said he's going to talk about that. So, big time. And that's everybody that's involved in that. Our teachers, our faculty here. I appreciate y'all. I love you. Be there tonight. We'll stomp the mud hole tonight.